Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Noah. I'm going to show you how to change the oil on your XR150L. Here's the tools you'll need to do the job. So the oil capacity on this machine is 1.1 quarts. These bottles just have 1 quart, so I've got a second bottle here to just top it off. You'll also need a 12mm socket and ratchet, crush washer, rag, and something to put the oil in. So I checked my owner's manual here, and it says you need to change the oil initially at 600 miles and every 1,000 miles after that. I kind of fudged it because I changed the oil initially at 300 miles and now I'm right at 1,400 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and change it again just to show you guys how to do it, and that way I've got some peace of mind. So to check the oil properly on this machine, you're going to want to warm the engine up if it's not warm yet. Roll it outside and let it idle for about 5 minutes. After it's been idling and warmed up, turn the machine off, let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes. Take the dipstick out and clean it off. You want to lean the bike upright and set the dipstick back on the threads. Don't screw it in though. Make sure your oil is sitting in between the checkered part of the dipstick. Okay, now that we've checked our oil and we've determined that we do want to change it, let's go ahead and get started with that. I've got a skid plate here on my bike. I'm going to start by taking the skid plate off. You can drain the oil with the skid plate on, but last time I tried to change the oil with the skid plate on and I just got oil all over the skid plate. So I'm just going to take it off to avoid the mess. Okay, now that our pan is under the bike, we're going to remove the drain bolt. Got washer film oil. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty much done draining. I'm going to go ahead and clean up our bolt and put a new washer on. Okay, so we're just gonna clean up our bolt. Make sure there's no lint or fuzz left over. I think it still looks pretty good. There's our new crush washer. We'll put that on. And this is good to go back into the bike. Move the pan out of the way. And put the crush washer and the new crush washer and the bolt back into the bike. Snug it down. This doesn't have to be crazy tight, just snug. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill the oil back up. Before you do that, make sure your funnel's clean. If you need to spray some carb cleaner through it or even wash it with soap and water, you can do that. Just make sure it's dry before you fill your oil. Alright, we'll go ahead and remove our dipstick. Put our funnel in. And we'll begin to fill our oil. These bikes are known to suck a little oil into the crankcase breather, and that puts the oil into the air box. And there's a little drain hose that runs out of the air box, and my oil level was low on this bike, and I believe that's where that oil went, because it doesn't really burn oil. So the handbook calls for 1.1 quarts. So I'm just gonna put about 1/10 of this bottle in there and we'll call that good. I'll make sure to check the oil before we do anything else. Alright, dipstick back in. Okay, we got fresh oil put in the XR150L. I'm gonna repeat the steps to check the oil again. I'm gonna roll the bike outside and let it run for a minute. While that's warming up, I'm going to dump the oil into my oil can. See you in a minute. All right, we're gonna check our oil again. Sure our washer's sitting where it needs to. Okay, back she goes. Don't screw it in, just set it there. Then you want to lean the bike upright. Okay, now you can pull the dipstick out and check. So that looks perfect. We're right at the top of the checkered mark. So I'm happy with that. It's going back in, and we are done with our oil change. All right, guys, we're done with our oil change here. Hopefully that helped you out. If it did, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by New Year's. And leave a comment if you have any questions. It's a pretty simple job. I think just about anyone can do it if you follow the steps. If you don't have an owner's manual, you can go to a Honda dealership and pick one up. I think it's good to do your own maintenance. That way you kind of know what's going on with your bike a little better. And you can feel proud about, doing your own work, and you'll enjoy the bike just that much more. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate you watching if you made it this far. And y'all have a good day. See ya. Let's go say hi to Mr. Blue. Hello, Mr. Blue. Good boy. What are you doing? Are you having a good day, sir? Puppy dogs.